Good morning, everyone. How's everyone's day going? My day's going pretty great. Tonight's Impact Wrestling, obviously, wearing my Hard to Kill shirt because as my channel goes, and as my profile goes, and as my accounts goes, I am hard to kill. 3 Near Death experiences prove that. Anyways, we don't have a lot to go through today. It's a very slowish kind of night. It's still gonna be great, but they have to build a lot to Bound for Glory. So there's only announced so far 3 matches, but these 3 matches are gonna lead to Bound for Glory or set up a match at Bound for Glory. So first off, we have Madman Fulton versus Doc Gallows. Madman Fulton is teaming with Ace Austin at Bound for Glory. Doc Gallows is teaming with Carl Anderson at Bound for Glory versus the North, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander versus the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin, and Alex Shelley. Wow, that's a lot to go through. Anyways, tonight is 2 monsters going back to back. The Master of the High Boot, the Master of Ferocities, Fulton, and Doc Gallows. Doc Gallows has a little bit more experience. Fulton is a little bit more intense. This is going to be a great match, and it's going to be a physical match. 2 strong dudes going up one-on-one. Only Impact Wrestling can get away with this. Yikes. Okay, so that's going to be that match. Then we have Kylie Rae versus Kimber Lee. Kimber Lee is the curator for Deonna Purrazzo. And Kylie is really upset how Deonna and Kimber took out her best friend, Susie. I almost said Sue Young. Susie. So this match is really going to lead to Bound for Glory and set up Kylie Rae or favor Deonna by Kimber winning. Either way, Kylie and Kimber are going to put on a spectacular match. They always do. Like that one match they had where she drop kicked her right on the area. So that's going to be fun. Very exciting match tonight. Then we have triple threat tag team match. Bear with me, trying to get this right. I just had a mind blank. Rosemary and Taya versus Kiera, Hogan, and Tasha Steelz versus Nevaeh and Jessika Havok. Triple threat tag team match. It can be done, people. This is going to be crazy. Like, this is going to be the most madness match tonight, I think. And in my opinion, it should be the main event. But I think Fulton and Doc Gallows gets that spot. Anyways, this match, I predict and I presume is going to lead to a match at Bound for Glory where all 3 of those are going to go into a triple threat tag team match to announce or to be the returning Knockouts tag team champions. I really do think the Knockout tag titles are coming, and Impact did all these tag teams for a reason. You wouldn't be squaring these people up if there's no end game, right? So that's my theory on it. And you got 3 of the strongest women tag teams in Impact right now are unified units, team together, work together, click together. 3 teams going at it for the Knockout tag team titles at Bound for Glory. Sounds like a really, really great idea. And if I was the booker, I would be doing that. So that's that. Topics of discussion. We got Rich Swan, we got EC3 and Moose, and then we got the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Yeah, Call Your Shot Gauntlet. First up, we'll discuss Rich Swan. Last week, Rich Swan was training with Ross Foreman, aforementioned media guy / doctor / personal therapist, I guess. Physical therapist, my bad. Um, so he's training, talking about what he's going to do at Bound for Glory, and Eric Young is dressed as a medic in the back, cleaning the supplies and making sure everything's okay, physical, and then he attacks Rich Swan after the full thing, and then takes a weight to his ankle, uses the weight equipment against his ankle. So I'm thinking, like, damn, dude, they're really either making him seem like the underdog, or this is really his end game. Like, they are just making Rich Swan look weak as possible so he can come out strong in his match at Bound for Glory, which we all know underdog stories happen at Bound for Glory. Eddie Edwards, EC3, two names I can think of at the moment. A lot of underdog stories have become champions at Bound for Glory. That's why it's called Bound for Glory. So that's going to be that. I'm very excited to see where that goes. So that's that. And we're going to see how Rich is holding up, how he's going to do. We saw last week his recovery tour. Road to recovery. There we go. Sorry, it's hard to think. Road to recovery. So we're going to see if he's cleared to compete at Bound for Glory, which obviously we know he is, because why would you cancel the main event match? Kayfabe. I'm probably not using that right. Then we have EC3 with Moose. Last week we saw Moose. We saw EC3 drop the TNA World Heavyweight Championship over a bridge, and we heard a splash. This week, Impact Wrestling released something that what's going to go down is EC3 and Moose confront themselves on that exact bridge. And EC3 holds up the title saying, "Is this what you seek? A false title for a false idol?" Which makes me think, did he fish it out himself? Or was it really just a low lake where he can just go down the ravine and near the lake and pluck out the title just by picking rocks out of a stream? Otherwise, it wasn't like the bridge in Mexico or the ones that were on WWE. If it was just off a low-hanging bridge where there's a small little lake underneath it, I've been on some bridges that have that, done some photo shoots on that said bridge. So it will make sense if he can just walk off the bridge, go down a small little hill, and just pick the drenched title out of the water. Either way, this sets up their match at Bound for Glory, which is announced. It was announced this week or last week, early last week or early weekend, that EC3 and Moose will go one-on-one in an undisclosed location at Bound for Glory. This will be officially EC3's first match coming back to Impact. And I really hope it's not his last. I like EC3. If he goes to Ring of Honor after this, fine. But there's a lot more fun he can have. There's a lot of great matches he can have in Impact still. He can have a match with Eric Young for the title. He can have a match with Rich Swan. He can have a match with Ethan Page. Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander. He can even throw down with some of the knockouts if he wanted. I mean, there's still a lot of fun matches he can have. So I really hope he does both. And this isn't just his goodbye. It seems kind of forced if it's just his goodbye, just to make Moose more of a monster or to get that edge. But that is the end. Oh wait, no, my bad. I jumped to conclusions. They also announced a Call Your Shot gauntlet returning from last year that I went to in 2019, where they did the Call Your Shot gauntlet too. And there was a lot of fun surprises in that match. There was their debuting of Kylie Rae. There was the guy that should not be mentioned. Even Hornswoggle made an appearance. Which, funny story, I was there in the audience and I saw Hornswoggle come down to the ramp and just hide under the ring. It was great. I saw this little shadow silhouette dude, and I was like, what the hell? What is that? And then later we found out it was Swoggle returning. Swoggle's always fun. I like Swoggle. I think his name fits better than Hornswoggle. That leprechaun gimmick was just dastardly. But I like Swoggle, so I really hope for him to return. last year's, he was not even thrown out of the ring, but I believe he was injured, so they took him out of the match. If you rewatch Bound for Glory 2019, you can see him being taken out after he was squished near the turnbuckle. And so he just rolled out of the ring and just fell to the mat. And then I saw him walking past me back to the stage. So he was never technically eliminated, but he was too injured to compete, I guess. I don't know. But my surprise guesses, that wouldn't be me if I didn't throw my surprises out, right? Raylan, Heather Monroe, Myron Reed, Benjamin Carter, Alex Zane, Blake Christian, I already said Myron Reed, James Storm, Ken Anderson, Lufisto, Vipers. I know I have a longer list than this. Oh, Zoe Sky, Jody Threat, and is it Matt Cardona. All amazing free agents, all amazingly available, all amazingly able to travel. Well, maybe Benjamin Carter can't. I don't know. I heard something about his visa issues. But anyways, that is the end. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you for not commenting because no one has commented. I would have liked to interact with you guys, but I appreciate the views and I appreciate the not leaving after you hear me talk. Either way, this is the end of my video, and I will be doing another one on Twitter later at 4 p.m. I will be doing Instagram at 12 p.m. And then 2 o'clock, I will be doing... No, wait, it's Twitch last. My bad. Hold up, I have the list right here. Okay, 10 a.m. was this video that I'm just not finishing. 12 p.m. live on Instagram, which is the same username as my Twitter, MiseryEater101. Then 2 p.m. live on Twitter, MiseryEater101, and then live on Twitch at 4 p.m., which is also MiseryEater101. The only username I don't use on YouTube is MiseryEater101 because that's weird. Why would you name your channel MiseryEater101? I'm MiseryEater101. My YouTube channel is a glimpse into my mind because I'm giving you full access to my brain that I sometimes keep locked out. There's a lot of thoughts that go on here. Well, anyways, that's the end. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, retweet, share, comment. You get a heart, you get a like, you get a comment. Come back and see if I actually commented because sometimes I comment and no one replies back. That is the end. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.